We're here with Pat Mahomes. This has fast become a tradition of mine and Pat's that we have to get together before the AFC Championship game. For the last 4 years, we've done this. It's a little bit part of our ritual, isn't it?
Yes, I mean it's been working, so we've got to stay with the same thing, and it's always a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you. Now, I just want you to know and the fans to know Pat Mahomes and Kerry Wickersham, we're doing our part for the Chiefs this morning. I looked back and I'm wearing the exact same sweater today I wore when we won the Super Bowl and did that interview before the AFC Championship game. Tell me about what you're wearing.
I'm wearing the Pat jersey. I got to wear that for my Sterling and my bronze,
Right.
and the same jeans, same socks, the same hats. Everything. So I try to keep it as as usual. As I do every week, and I just try to do that every time I come here and watch the game.
So, did your dad instill superstitions into you, or where did you pick up the superstitions?
Well, I think that came from my baseball background.
Right.
Being around those guys and that's the way pitchers and players are.
Right.
If you do something and you get on a winning streak, you don't mess with a winning streak. Whatever you're wearing, you keep wearing. Whatever
Right.
route you went to the stadium, you keep going to the stadium. So it's just something that I've always done. It's something that I taught Patrick to do, and I know he has his superstition just like I have mine. But that's just a baseball thing.
What's Patrick doing this morning?
I don't know exactly what ritual he has right now,
But
but I
it's the
know that
same.
it's the same, definitely. Yeah, he's
Okay.
going to the field at the same time that he always goes. I mean, whether it's a day game or night game, how much time he gets there before the game, he's going to be there that same amount of time before, and he's going to do the same thing. He's going to take the same route. He's going to, go into the locker room and do the stuff at the same time. So that's kind of a thing that we've always done.
All right, it's a Mahomes boys thing. Speaking of the Mahomes boys, it really started with your dad. I was looking at some video of your debut in the major leagues when you were a very young man. And you killed it that first game. But who was in the crowd looking at you that whole time? The announcers talking to him again and again is your dad.
Yeah, my pops was there. My best friend Mark was there, but my dad, he's always been to, all my games. He was a guy that, he worked, you know, however long he had to work each day, and then, wherever I was going to be there, I knew if I looked up in the stands that he was going to be there. And it's kind of the same thing I've done with Patrick. I mean, I wanted him to know that wherever game he plays, I'm gonna be up in the stands when he looks. If he needs me, I'm gonna try to give him the encouragement that he needs. But it's something that I was passed down to me from my dad to me, and I did it with him. And then I know that he's probably gonna do it with his son and daughter whenever they start playing.
All right. I know it is. It's a good tradition from one father to the other. Thanks for being with us today.
All
Go
right.
Chiefs.
Thanks for having us. And yeah, go Chiefs, big one today. All
Big
right.
one today. I'm Kerry Wickersham, Fox 4 News. Back to you guys.